it up and spit it
and
out.
spit it out. Did it
My way. Yeah.
Cheers. Drink.
Oh, my bad.
Cheers, drink.
My guy. Cheers.
My guy. Cheers.
Cheers, my guy.
Cheers.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Jet and
Lex. Hi.
Just Cuz. And for those of you who don't know, we're cousins.
Unfortunately, we're cousins.
Yeah.
But you
And
love us. Yeah.
so today's episode is all about dating and relationships. It's about what we think women look for in men.
This is gonna be so good.
Yeah, like we know what women look for,
Yeah,
right?
like
Well,
it
we know what
matters,
women
bro.
want.
Yeah, man. Okay, but hey, we're gonna
That's
share.
that's why I said it's what we think.
If they don't want our advice, just go ahead and laugh. That's what we're gonna
Right.
provide for you, right?
Right. So, Lex, just tell us, man, when did you have your first girlfriend?
Actually, my first girlfriend and my first kiss happened at the same time. I think
Ooh.
you were actually involved in this.
Wait. So,
Wait,
we made out? I was your first kiss?
no. Not my type, bro. I like them tall, dark, and ugly.
All right.
but but no, you actually drove me to the movie theater.
Man, I
You remember
drove
watching
you.
Amistad?
Oh, okay. That was your first kiss?
Yeah, that was like everything. Like that was my
How,
first kiss and girlfriend.
how old were you during that time?
Dude, I was like
12?
12 or 13. I didn't
Mm.
know what I was doing when I did it. I was like, eyes closed. And I had no clue. I just went
Yeah,
for it,
I
dude.
think that's how it goes, man. When you're that young, you don't know how to do it, right? Unless you're like you practice on your own or
Dude,
something.
everyone that talked to me that did it before me were like, dude, it was like they were like professionals. Like it came out like a certain way, right? So
Yeah.
when I did it, I was like, bro, it was any way they explained.
So I mean, did you guys enjoy it? Did she enjoy it or?
She became my girlfriend after that.
Okay,
But
so I guess it worked. Your
yeah, but
technique
I
worked.
think we both. It was the first time for both of us, so we
Ah,
just.
okay.
You know what I mean? I don't know if I was kissing her nose or mouth. I was somewhere. I was
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah. You went all
But,
over the place with
but
that,
it's crazy. See how you were involved? Like you were there. Like it was you were there, right? Like
right?
isn't it
I
crazy?
think, yeah, I think I was just involved in every aspect of your life growing up.
Yeah, because you were
Every
down.
every every milestone that you went through, like I was involved.
Yeah, because you're my cousin. Just cause. That's all I can recall from like my girlfriends in the beginning. Because I was really fat. Like I wasn't fat but chubby, so I wasn't really confident. So that's
Right.
all the experiences I have from like a young age, from like middle school to high school. Like
Yeah,
it's probably like one or two kisses,
that's good.
like one or two girlfriends.
That's kind of more than a lot of other people out there. Some people don't experience their first kiss and all that till later on in life.
Yeah, but you hear stories of people having like at that time of like people having five girlfriends. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Doing all these things with women. It's
yeah,
like or girls. It's like, well, I haven't even. All I did was just kiss.
right,
So you start to get all like shy. You start feeling bad for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I have
right.
not experienced things like that.
Yeah, and I think my first kiss was when I was in sixth grade. I don't. How old is that?
That's young too.
That's super young, and it was crazy because being raised as Filipino, like you have strict parents,
Yeah.
and they're not about that. They're all about staying. All about studying and doing good in school. And me, I was just like, yo, that girl's cute. Yo, let's mac. You want to mac? I
There
think
it
I
is.
think the
Yeah, I
word
think
was
that's it.
like,
Yeah.
I think it was like,
Mac,
let's mac or scam. You remember that? Was it
you're
scam for
showing
you?
your age. You're showing your age. I don't think they say scam anymore.
Yeah.
Please.
So It was like in sixth grade. It was kind of a weird moment for me, you know. It was just a little awkward because none of us knew what we were doing, and I think I just like when I went to kiss the girl, like I kissed everywhere except the mouth. I was like on the cheek, and like it was pretty bad. But you know what? Hey, it was my first kiss, so
Dang, sixth grade.
that's young, right?
My man. My man. I wasn't even I think girls had cooties at that time. Like, yeah, go away. I don't like you.
Yeah,
Ew.
you know, like relationships that young, that's not even like a real relationship. That's all like puppy love, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just like the beginning of what's going to prepare you for later, you know? So you go through all that, and then so you transition to high school. I think high school is kind of where it gets a little serious with, you know, girls and relationships and dating. And, you know, you're going through puberty, and, you know, all you think about is girls, right? And like you don't want to focus on your studies, but like, you know, your parents, Filipino parents are all about that studies. You got to get good grades. Don't worry about all that stuff, you know. So I remember just always trying to like sneak around and stuff, like get on the phone, talk to girls, and my parents would be there, and I'd have to just be like, "Oh, we have to whisper because my parents are here." You know, I didn't want them knowing that I was talking to girls because they'd be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" You know?
It was like, but you were on the phone talking to like our girlfriends for like 5 hours, right? Just talking
Right.
about nothing, right? Just,
Yeah.
oh, how was school? Did you eat? I was like, yeah, of course I ate. Of course I
Yeah.
have to eat, right? Like, dude, I
Yeah.
have to eat. But it's funny you call it because you said you had did you have a lot of girlfriends in high school?
I don't know about a lot. I had a couple. It wasn't serious, you know. You're that age. Nothing serious. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend, but then like I would talk to other girls. I mean, I think I had a problem with commitment and staying faithful. You know?
I think that commitment stayed with you for a long time, my guy.
Yeah. I think that's like a lot of men's downfall is women, like and it's hard to stay committed to one at that age too, being so
Yeah.
young.
Yeah, man. Like I don't think you were supposed to be with one at the time. So Jet, you said your parents were really strict.
Right.
Were your parents like mine? Did they only want you to be with Filipinos?
No, they didn't say anything about that. I don't even remember us having like me having a conversation with them about girls, you know. They didn't really talk about that, and I think till this day they never said like, you know, marry within our your own race or marry a Filipino girl. They were just like whatever, you know, whatever makes you happy. So
Oh, that's good. That's good
yeah.
because my mom was like, you should own like I don't know if this is like I don't want her to seem like a racist because she's not, right.
Yeah.
But she's like, I would want you. Okay, I would want you to marry or be with a Filipino,
Right.
right?
That's a
Because
lot. That's typical for Filipino parents.
I think,
To,
especially for the older generations,
right,
right?
to
Like
want their kids to date and marry within their, you know,
the
with
race.
other Filipinos. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like that. That just singles you down to just Filipinos, right? Growing up,
Yeah.
and then growing up, how many Filipinos did you really know,
Right.
right? So it's like, okay, there's only 4 or 5 in my school. 3 of them are already taken. The one that's not taken isn't the one I really like. So like, how
Yeah.
does this work, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of just messes up with your mental too. It's like, okay, well, I want to
Yeah.
be with a, you know what I mean? People are saying my what's puberty? Puberty is going crazy in me. You know what I mean? But I could only have a chance to just be with one Filipino because everybody
Yeah.
else is taken.
Yeah.
So you start thinking like, man, how am I gonna get this? Is any girl gonna like me? Is you know what I mean? It's crazy. And I know I'm not the only one out there that's going through this. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
people out there right now, especially young kids. If any young kids are listening out there, it happens to everybody, right? It's
Yeah.
part of life.
So did you actually date someone outside the Filipino race in high school, or you stuck with Filipinos?
It was all Filipinos.
Was all
Through high
Filipinos?
school. Through high school, it
Okay.
was Filipinos. I only had like I said, that one girl that I kissed,
Yeah.
and then like another girl that was a year older than me. But
Yeah.
but that didn't go well because she was dating another like gangster guy, and you know what I mean. I'm not gonna fight for like a girl, right?
Oh yeah, nah,
I'm not gonna just do it
nah.
like that.
Yeah, so that was high school, right? So now we're going into college, our
The
college years,
the real
like
stuff,
the
the
real
real
stuff, right?
stuff.
So after you went through grade school, you went through high school, so you have all this experience with women, and nothing prepares you for
Real
your
life.
20s when you're 20s, because that's a whole new scene. The vibe is different, like it just gets wild, you know what I mean? In your 20s.
Yup, yup, yup. But you have to be able to guide through it yourself. You know what I mean? Like people are there for you, but you just gotta guide. You just gotta slip in, slip and slide.
Yeah, so in your 20s it's a lot different. So like now when you're trying to date and talk to females, you're going, because before in high school it's kind of like you're dating within your school, like you're meeting girls in your school, same with grade school. But in college is a different story. You can date, you can find women online, you can find women at your school, you can find women everywhere, right? You can go to clubs, you can go to bars. That's where the magic
That's
happens,
where the
right?
magic happens. That's where you become Brad Pitt in the dark. Them
Yeah,
clubs, boy. Them clubs. You could be anyone you want to be, any person you
that's
want to
that's
be.
who you used to say. You were Brad Pitt in the dark, and
I
then I
think I
would
was.
and then I would follow up with, dude, I'm Tom Cruise in the dark.
And you get. Were they ever in a movie together? Whatever movie that is, that's us.
Yeah. So now that we're older, in our 20s, after high school, what did you think women wanted in men?
In my head, I thought women wanted me.
Well, obviously, but like, what kind? I'm asking what kind of like characteristics in a man,
Uh,
like as far as like looks. What do women look for in a man as far as looks goes? Do they want like tall, dark, and handsome? Like what? What is it? What is it that you thought that
at
women
the
look
time,
for? Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought women. Sorry, women. I don't mean to make you sound a certain way, but you're gonna sound a certain way right now. But I thought women wanted a guy that looked good,
Yeah,
had a nice body,
right.
had a lot of money,
Okay.
and just had that like superstar aura around him, right? Like
Yeah,
just that all the women wanted. Like I think they were always attracted to the man that they couldn't get.
yeah.
I felt like I had to kind of change my bodies, change myself to
Mhm.
kind of portray that.
Yeah,
So like, I was heavy into like where at first I was a big guy. I was
yeah.
fat. You know what I
We were,
mean? I was really fat.
yeah, we were both fat.
No, yeah, fat, but but yeah, fat. Yeah, but nobody wanted to actually give us a shot.
All right.
So I was like, I met up with another buddy of mine, like one of my other close friends. We actually went to the gym like 7 days a week, dude. And
Yeah,
I turned my body around. Like
right.
one of the compliments I got was like I was like a statue, right? And after that, after one woman told me that, I was like, bruh, Brad Pitt,
So that
baby.
so that gave you a lot of confidence, right, to
Yeah,
approach women?
yes. And that's what you needed, especially at the times we were growing up.
Right.
You had to be confident, man. You
Oh
can't
yeah.
you can't be the wallflower because if you're the wallflower, you're going to be overlooked.
Be confident when you're approaching a woman.
Yeah.
When you're speaking to them, just speak and be confident.
But I
No,
was only confident in clubs. I was not like I couldn't do it outside of a club.
yeah,
Like I couldn't do it like if we were going out in the mall and I saw a pretty woman,
yeah,
I couldn't go up to her and be like, "Hey, what's your name?"
yeah,
I would be so shy. I wouldn't be able to do that. And remember, I was still like in a good shape, right? Like
yeah.
I was good, but just I guess in real life I wasn't able to do it. But in the club, lights are off, man. I'm telling you, Brad Pitt came out. What did you have any thoughts of what women wanted? Like, what was your thoughts?
Well, of course, I think, women are attracted to attractive looking men, you know. As far as like, women being attracted to intellectual men, I don't think I came across that, you know. The women I
I think you
was,
did though. You could talk, man. You had some chops.
I think it was, I think it was more like spitting game. If you can have good game when you talk to women, then that's the key. Like I think a lot of women when I approached them in clubs and stuff, the key was to be honest with them. You know, not you don't want to just go up to a woman and just tell them like all that generic stuff like, "Hey, girl, you look hot," this and that.
Dang, that's what you're telling. That's what I did.
No, I'm saying I didn't do that. You
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
did
yeah,
that.
yeah. I did that
Yeah.
a lot. I did it a lot.
No, I
It worked
like
that, but that fit my whole, you know what I mean, my vibe.
right, and I think just be real and like so when I approached a woman on the dance floor, instead of going up to them and just grinding on them, I would ask them like, "Excuse me, would you mind dancing with me?" And
Such a
not
gentleman.
yeah,
Such a
they
gentleman.
like that. They like that gentleman approach because they're like, "Oh God, like usually guys just come up to us and just start grinding on us, but this guy's like." You know what I mean? Like this guy is just like he's asking for my hand and he wants to dance with me. So I did that a lot. I,
So
I
did
went
that
up.
work a lot?
Yeah, it worked a lot.
Ah.
They were like, "Oh, you're so cute. Yes, I'll dance with you."
Yeah,
You
but you're a
know?
good looking guy too, though. So it
Nah.
worked with it.
In
But
the
see,
dark, in
you
the
know what I
dark,
did?
yeah. In the
You know
dark,
what I
yeah.
did? I just went behind them and just started dancing. But I can dance. And it
Right.
wasn't creepy, right? It wasn't like no, I'm like, you know what I mean? It was like grooving. Like before we get, you paint this picture of me, it's just grooving first and then some grinding, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, and women love men that can dance. So
Yes.
you know what? You just if you don't know how to dance, I mean, you
You
got
better have some game.
yeah. It's either one or the other. Have game or you can dance because women love a man that can dance.
I remember one time, I don't know if you remember this. We were partying in downtown LA.
Yeah.
Uh and you had a signature move where you would like go down. I think we all did this. There was just four of us that did the signature move of like just dropping, right? You
Yeah.
remember that? Do you remember your pants ripping? Man,
Yeah.
you went up to me and you were like, "Hey Lex, don't move." Like, what
Yeah.
are you? You're grinding me, bro. What are you
Yo, I
doing?
was I was dancing with some chick, right? And like, it was cool. We were like feeling each other and stuff. And then I don't know, I guess that night I decided to wear some really tight
Your pants
fitting
are a little tight.
pants. Yeah. And so I was dancing and then like I did the drop move and then I just noticed the side of my pant leg ripped all the way from like my thigh to my ankle. It was wide open. And I looked, I was like, oh shit, man. And then, but I still kept dancing with the girl. And then I saw Lex. I was like, yo, Lex,
Just stay
let
here.
me walk right in front of me. You gotta block this. I don't want anyone seeing this. Because my boxers were exposed and
Yeah.
everything.
You know what's crazy? We stayed there the whole night.
Yeah. I was still dancing with my
Yeah,
pants like ripped.
I was like, wow. So you remember that? I was
Yeah,
like,
I remember that. Yeah,
dang,
yeah.
dang, that was it. That was the move.
Yeah, that was some good times, man.
Okay, this girl is beautiful. I want to try to dance with her. What was your go-to? Like, okay, what was your move?
Like what, dance move?
No, no, just to approach her, to dance with her. Like,
I
like how?
told you, you go up to the girl, you have a lot of self-confidence in yourself. Just know that, you know what? You approach the girl, and if she rejects you, hey, that's fine. That's on her. And there's plenty of women out there on the dance floor that you can approach after that. Approach the girl and just be honest. Be like, hey, you want to dance with the girl, so why don't you just tell her or ask her because that's what you want to do, right? You want
Yeah,
to be, yeah.
yeah,
So so just be honest. Women love honest men, men that just speak their mind. Just, let them know like, hey, will do you want to dance with me?
yeah. Just
And
remember to
then
shoot your shot. Always shoot your shot, man.
yeah, just don't, try to sugarcoat anything. Just be straightforward and be like, hey, I think you're pretty. Do you want to have this dance with me? You know? You got
Yep.
to put out your hand, and if they take it, then you're in. You put out your
What a
hand, they slap it
gentleman.
away. You go on to the next one. Don't dwell on
Yeah.
that girl because there's plenty of girls out there.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
then was there a chance where okay, you were like, all right, she said no first, but you're like, okay, I'm gonna give her 5 minutes and try again, or
Nah,
no, you're
nah. I,
good.
I I stay away, man. I don't like force the issue. I don't want to be like some kind of predator or something like that.
You're making me look bad, bro.
Oh,
Like, dude,
because you were like that. If a
dude,
girl rejected you, you came
I give
back.
him like I give him three. I get three rejections. I give the girl three rejections. After the third one, it is still a rejection. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, okay, I'm good. I understand. She really
yeah,
doesn't want to mess with me. But there's times where a woman rejected me,
hmm
right?
yeah,
And I was like, okay, I played the gentleman part. Like, okay,
hmm
cool. I get it. You know, mentally, I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna make this girl. All right, fellas, listen, this might work too. So if you want, you could try this.
All right, let's
All
hear
right.
it.
So I would go. I would try to dance with her.
Oh,
She
sorry,
would
I'm
say
trying to
no.
write it down.
She would
All
say
right.
no. She would say no. So I would move, but I would still be visible to her, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you got to make sure you're visible if you really want to try.
So she's still
Again,
looking at you like, oh God, this creep is still
hey,
here.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There you go. There you go. So you can't
Yeah.
be creepy. You can
She's
like
like,
when she looks, you have to look away. You can't just be like, if she looks at you, you're still you can't do that. You have to look
yeah.
away, right?
Right. Right. You gotta
But
chill. You gotta chill a little
you
bit.
gotta
You know.
chill. But you gotta just be like you said, be confident.
Right.
Scope around. You know what I mean? If you're a
hmm
dancer, just dance. You
Right.
know what I mean? There's gonna be a girl next to you. Girls place themselves next to you because they want to be seen too. You know what I mean? Like
hmm
it's a thing they do.
Yep.
So you go ahead and just find another one that wants to be dance with you. Don't go too crazy with her. Just dance with her. Be you know what I mean? You don't gotta like
So
and
no
then
no like
no grinding.
okay, I was gonna
No
say so no
grinding. Just
grinding.
dancing. Just dancing like a gentleman.
Okay,
Like
yeah,
just showing your
right,
moves. Like just grooving.
right,
And then kind of take a look back to where that girl is, see if she's noticed you.
yeah,
And she's noticed you, you're kind of in there.
right.
Don't be like, oh yeah, don't start moving towards her. Just keep up.
Don't get overly excited. Just chill,
Yes.
relax, keep calm. You know,
Just keep on being confident, doing your
right?
thing.
Yeah.
By an hour, that girl that you were that I know it's a long process.
That girl
An
that you were
hour,
stalking, right?
yeah, an hour for an hour, you stalking her for it sounds bad, but it gets better.
Yeah. I thought we're supposed to give like tips here.
Hey, this is our tips. This is my tips.
Okay,
This is what worked
all
for
right.
me. So she'll if she wanted to dance with you, she'll be closer to you.
Right.
So then you kind of like you could either ask her to dance with her or kind of like secretly bump into her. That's my move.
Oh, okay. Bump into her. All
Bump her,
right.
like it'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. But then you're still dancing with another person.
Yeah.
Continue dancing with it. You start paying more attention to the girl you're dancing with.
Yeah.
10 minutes from that, guarantee that girl is either asking you to dance
Yeah.
or yeah,
She's
you're probably there.
she's
And after that, you have you know what I mean. After that, I didn't know how to close it. I couldn't numbers and all that stuff. That wasn't my part. Like in the club, it's
after that, it's all on you, you
yeah,
know.
yeah. But
You take it from there. It's all on you. What you
I like
decide to do, it's all on you.
yeah, but now if a cop comes and says, "Hey, you're creepy," you gotta go, bro. You gotta go. What was like okay? What was my? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. This is like your whole go to. Like okay, just to
Like
make wow the
when I
girl, just to wow her, just to be like okay, I'm gonna wow
well
you.
well, I mean, I think the best thing to do is a dinner and a movie, right? That's just the basic thing. Is to
Yeah,
take him out, you know, get a feel for actually before you take him out, just be like, hey, what type of food do you like? And you know, just get a sense of what the girl likes to eat, right? So if she says she
mhm.
likes Italian food, if she likes whatever type of food, so whatever she likes, you know, go to that restaurant. She likes Italian food, let's go to an Italian restaurant, have some food and drinks there. After that, I think the next best thing is probably watch a movie. You can use that time in the movie theater, you know, you can get a feel of, you know, like how she feels about you. You know, if she's feeling you, you can like reach over, hold her hand. Don't be overly aggressive and just start trying to make out with her, you know?
That stuff is
Just
crazy, then.
right. Just reach over, hold her hand, and then she holds it back. Then you know, like everything's okay. Like she's feeling you a little bit, you know. But you don't want to just go in straight for the makeout, you know. Otherwise, she probably might just slap you, and then the date's over. You know, just take it
Yeah,
slow. Hold her hand, and then if you feel she's holding it back, then that's cool. You guys are enjoying the movie. During the movie, if you feel that she's, you know, like enjoying herself and enjoying your company, maybe you can, lean over and give her like a little whisper something in her ear, make her laugh, and then give her a little kiss on the cheek. You don't want to go for the
Oh,
mouth,
that's
the lips right
good.
away, right?
That's some good
Give
stuff,
her
boys.
give her a little peck on the cheek and then see how she reacts to that. She'll probably be like, "Oh, you're so cute." If she responds with a smile, then you know that, she's okay with that. She's feeling you.
Mm-hmm.
Then after the movie, then I think that you can it's a good idea to go like on a little walk because during the movie you can't really talk and get to know each other because the movie's playing. So go on a little walk and then, have your conversation then. And then that way, if the conversation is good, then like if you're in or not, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good
So
ways.
yeah, have the conversation and then if she's feeling you and you feel it, then go for it. Give her a kiss and not like a full makeout session, but you know,
Man, I'm totally opposite of that. I'm like,
yeah.
dude,
You're
I'm
like
just straight jumping in there.
yeah,
No, you have to be able to live with the outcome. Like you can't. It's not the
yeah.
worst thing in the world. Getting
It's
turned down by a
right.
woman is not the worst thing in the world.
It's not the end of the world. There, like we said, there are many women out there, plenty of fish in the sea. Getting turned down by one girl, just use it to your advantage, and then move on. Learn from your mistakes, and then just move on. You know,
But dude, I'm telling you, I hated like my experience. I hated dates that involve like Magic Mountain.
or like amusement parks.
Man, amusement parks, like it's like okay, I get it. You're really spontaneous and you want to do some crazy things, but you want to ride that ride? Like really?
You're like, but I'm scared of heights. I don't want to go down that roller coaster.
And then you ride it, right? And this is how the date happens. Okay, you're like, yay, we're going to Magic Mountain. You go on your first ride, you ride the craziest ride, you get back, you have like a headache for like 2 hours. It's like,
Yeah.
how do you even like interact with that?
But look, man, if that's what the girl's into, then you just got to do it. You
Yeah.
got you got to suck it up. Even if you have the fear of heights or fear of roller coaster or whatever it is, you just got to do it, man. If you're into that girl, you know.
Golly, but you're 2 hours. You're like, bro, your equilibrium is all messed up. You're like, man, I got like 2 hours to just chill out.
Yeah.
You're not even
And she's
talking
like
to her for like two
and she's
hours.
like, "All right, what ride do you want to go on next?" You're
Yeah,
like, "I want to go home."
I want to vomit, man.
Like, "I'm done, man. Get me out of here. We'll continue this date later."
Yeah,
Right?
I'll call you when I get home. Like, but if I wanted to wow her,
Yeah.
I would be like, okay, let's go to the beach and have like a really nice dinner at the beach, and then take a
Yeah.
walk at the beach, and then just look at the stars and you know what I mean. Have a crazy makeout session.
Yo, Lex, you're just all about just trying to get in there, man.
But at that point, you're probably you just you know what I mean. You're already there. Like I don't know. I don't try to wow on my first date.
Oh, well.
I'm not that like I'm not the romantic guy. You a romantic guy?
I mean, not really, but like I said, I just try to be me. I just try to be real. I just try to be honest. That's all I can do. That's all I was when I was, dating back in the day. I was just being who I was, man. You know?
That's what you're supposed to be. I see me. I try with me. I try to do too much. Like I try to be. I would be me, but I would try to be too much of me. And
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like they liked me, but then it just pushed them away because it's like, okay, are you trying too hard, or are you
Yeah.
like, or is this really genuine? Is this how you really are?
Yeah.
After the 10th date, they're like, oh shit, that's how you really are.
It's like, I don't want this guy. I'm done.
Yeah, so it's either they did or not. Dude.
Women love funny men, women love intelligent men. So it's not all about looks. You know what I'm saying? Don't be fake. Just tell the girl that's what's on your mind and if she's cool with it, then she's cool with it.
Nothing too crazy, y'all. You gotta
Well,
keep
yeah, I
you
mean,
gotta
not
be
like
like,
not like
oh yeah, I
yeah,
want you so bad.
not what you, not what you're really thinking, like, how do I get you in bed? No, no, no.
Don't undress her with your eyes. You
Yeah,
know?
don't be a creep. That's all.
Yeah, because I could be like that. You know what I mean? It doesn't work. It does
Yeah.
not work.
So just be open and honest with the girl, and then if it works, if it works, then it works. If it doesn't, then move on. Because like we've been saying, there's plenty of fish out there. There's plenty of women out there.
And that's the app I used. Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish.
You got to bring
Yeah,
out that personality. You know what I mean? You got to
yeah,
keep the conversation going. Do not let the conversation stop.
right.
You got to just if it's just complimenting her,
Yep.
Compliment her.
Oh,
But don't
women love
compliment her like crazy.
women love
Don't go like,
compliments
oh my
though.
gosh, oh your boobies, your boobies.
Just keep it real, man.
Yep. I didn't.
To all the viewers out there, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for our next episode. And we outro.
To all the girls we've loved
Before.
before.